In this lesson, we'll be looking at using offbeat eighth notes to help create new rock beats so that we can develop further bass drum control and start to understand some basic syncopation. So what are offbeats and what's all this about syncopation?
Let's start with an ordinary bar of quarter notes on the snare, followed by a bar of eighth notes. Remember, the count for quarter notes is 1, 2, 3, 4, and eighth notes should be counted 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Exercise 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, so good. Now I'm going to get rid of the first note of bar 2, and you'll notice, because I've deleted it, a rest, which looks like the number 7, turns up in its place, telling us to have a rest on beat 1. The note that follows the rest is how we write a single eighth note in musical notation. It looks like a ball and stick, with the beam that was joining it to beat 1 previously, now hanging like a tail behind. Here's the exercise played with beat 1 missing in bar 2, but still playing all the other ands. Exercise 2A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we've played our first offbeat. The fact we are playing on the and of 1 means it's off the beat, rather than playing on the numbers, which would be playing on the beat. If you find that exercise tricky at first, try to always play 1, 2, 3, 4 with your lead hand and all the ands with your non-lead hand. That would mean playing a missed right-hand stroke on beat 1 of bar 2. Here's exercise 2A again, played that way. Exercise 2B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we remove beat 2 to get our second offbeat. Exercise 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we remove beat 3 to get our third offbeat. Exercise 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, we remove beat 4 to get our fourth offbeat. That means in bar 1, we're playing on the beat, and in bar 2, offbeat eighth notes. This is a very common way to introduce syncopation. Syncopation is a word that basically refers to placing stress or emphasis not necessarily on the main pulse of the music, but in the cracks. We can combine playing on and off the beat in many, many ways, but this is the first place to start to train your ears and your hands so we can say more on the instrument. Exercise 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great. Now we've looked at offbeats on the snare, so now we've just got to incorporate them into our bass drum parts to add a little bit of something different. Before we start adding rests, be sure to practice this next rock beat very carefully many times. It's the first time we've played two bass drums together starting on the and rather than the numbers. Master this study first before moving on to the next exercises.
Exercise 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here is an exercise with a bar that has beat 1 followed by the and of 3 on the bass drum. Remember, the thing that looks like a number 7 is a rest, not a note. Exercise 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we've added the and of 4. Exercise 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a sneaky one with the and of 2 and the and of 3. Exercise 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the and of 2, 3, and 4. Exercise 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, a groove that has beat 1 and all the other offbeats being played. Exercise 11. 1, 2, 3, 4.
These exercises are a great way to develop both your bass drum control and your understanding of syncopation. Repeat these grooves many times and practice them at different speeds, starting at say 50 or 60 beats per minute, and every day or week notch up to slightly faster tempos. Also, try playing these exercises at different dynamic levels, from very soft right up to very loud, and all the other dynamic levels in between. Good luck, and bye for now.